Hi all, welcome back to more Europa Universalis. This is the ambitious Margrave solo scenario. This is my part 27? Yes. So, not been long away actually from 26, and we left this situation about what was happening here with this Austria at war, but not sure how to deal with the war because they've not got targets and whatever. Well, I found the solution. Although I didn't know where to start, I ended up with BGG and found a thread right away that gave me the answer, and was about to reply to the thread in a way that sort of said, right, I've just come across this thread, quite interesting, didn't realise this, does it tell you in the rules? And I thought, well, let's just go and look at the rules first to see. And it is in the rules here. And it tells you here under choice processes on page 3, at war, if the only active wars are with realms with no remaining provinces, i.e. all occupied, which is what the case is here, then treat a bot as not at war for the purposes of all choices except peace resolution. So we leave the war token there, I believe. And it was answered that they are classified as at war for attrition purposes. Certain events can affect the fact that they're at the war, but to make the next choice in their lineup until they end with peace resolution, then their class is not at war. So that's good. That's resolved that. It had to be something. So we can take these cubes away. They are still spent on this military action, and we can go back to the flow chart and carry out the military action. That's 2 bot power spent for it, and we'll treat the military action as if they are not at war. So yeah, it didn't affect the main turn structure then, did it? No, because we got right down, bot cards left, draw a bot card, we drew the military action, we paid for it, and now we're going to take a military action. I keep bumping into this little counter for and you. I don't know. I said I would take a note of it. I just need to maybe write on a piece of paper or that if it's getting in the way, Grant. I don't think it was bothering me much, but it seems to get in the way a little bit. Right, let's push on. So let's go back to this again. So military at war. Well, no. So it's classified as at war. Has a claim. Well, the claim is in the area that it's at war. Oh yes, of course. It's still got a claim in that area. And there's other provinces in that area. Indeed. So at war, no. Has a claim, yes. However, we're going to roll the dice for the claim. Does the roll match a number on a non-colonial claim? Well, the number, I put claim one out. So I'm going to roll a d6. So unless we get a 1, because they've only got the 1 claim, but Denmark have as well. So roll a d6, so only a 1 is going to be a success here. But you never know. Right, okay, it's the opposite from a 1, 6. So fair enough. So moving back, so that the roll did not match. So we come down here. This is battleground. Actually, these are not battlegrounds. What is it? Damn. I know it's an advanced rule that I've not put into use. So power struggles. That's it. Power struggles. Anyway, we're not using them. So no. Bot has a marriage with a. I keep forgetting what that is. I thought I had that in my head the other time. Anyway, they've not got any marriages that are flipped over. So no. Go to military target chart, roll for target if an NPR place a claim. Oh yeah, okay. So I'm thinking there. Why is it not just targeting the units that's got the claim in that same area? But that was what the dice roll was for, Grant. If that had been a yes, we'd rolled a 1 there. Select realm for which this claim is valid. Prefer opponent, then highest NPR strength. So we'd look at the rest of the realms in that area and then go through the targeting. So it's not going to do that. So it's actually going to look and try and place a claim elsewhere. So go to military chart, roll for target if an NPR place a claim. Right. Right, military targeting chart for Austria. Yeah, okay, let's roll a d6. See what we get. Start with a 5. Right, see if that gets us anywhere. So a 5 is... Ooh. Oh, that's opponent. Oh dear. I'm not sure I like that. So a 5 is opponent with town/vassal and 2+ original elector areas. Okay. Oh dear. That's me. Opponent with town/vassal and 2+ original elector areas. Oh my. That is going to be me, because Pomerania is in the HRE, isn't it? There's the line coming up there. So it goes up to there to the sea, and then, well, it goes up through there. So all that area is HRE. Oh, hang on, was it elector? Oh, we're okay. That's not an elector area, is it? The elector's the one with the eagle, isn't it? Oh, whew, that was close. Let me make sure that that's right. It is. The word elector is the important bit there, I think. Elector area, page 5, 44. 5. Sure, this is going to point to the wee eagle, I think. Elector areas are marked with imperial eagles. Yeah, okay, we're okay. And there's only 5 of them. We've got Brandenburg, can't remember them now. Westphalia, Brandenburg, Rhineland, Bavaria, one of them? No. That Saxony. Yeah, it's the ones where we've got the grey cubes, I think, Grant. That's another one too, it must be. Yeah, there it's there. So, Bohemia. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and Rhineland, 5. I'm pretty sure there's 5 of them. Page 44 was what took me to the other bit. That might tell me more about them. Just be nice to know that there is 5 and I'm not missing one. Elector areas. The 5 elector areas are Saxony, Westphalia, Brandenburg, Bohemia, and Rhineland, and all marked with an imperial eagle. Okay, so we're safe. We're safe. So opponent within 2+. Oh, hang on now. Opponent with towns in 2+ original elector areas. Right, I was thinking that meant 2 towns in the area, but I think it means in 2 original elector areas. But we've not got any towns or vassals in any of them, so that's fine. So we're going to roll from there then, aren't we? That's not a result. I think now we're rolling on the orange, the colour. I'm not really sure what the relevance of the colours was. It's maybe just to differentiate between things. Anyway, I'm going to roll the 6 from there. So on that sort of yellow bit, a 6 is owner of Poznan. It's finding these, isn't it? Poznan. Oh, there it's there. That's himself. He's got Poznan. So he can't declare war on himself. Yeah, so now we're at owner Poznan, so we're going to look at the green here now. Yeah. You know what? I'll just hold it there and I'll roll the dice, right? A 1, right? Because I'm not going to mess about and fudge dice rolls or anything like that. I never do that anyway. Like, so 1 to 2 down here. Ragusa. Right, that's a name that I've not heard of. Yeah, there's got to be a better way of finding these, isn't there? Oh, you could pause the camera at least, Grant. Okay, I found it. It's here. So that is part of, I don't know, it's maybe just on its own. I'm going to look it up now. Ragusa. That should be a flag easy way to find. Yeah, you say that. Oh, there it is. Ragusa, which is in Dalmatia, yeah? Or Dalmatia, I'm not sure if that's pronounced. Either way, so yeah, it's just one province on its own. So, and then the owner of that is itself. So we found an NPR that's yeah. I mean, it is adjacent to Austrian realm. Whether that's relevant there or not, I don't think it is actually, to be honest. Well, let's go back to the chart. Yeah, go to military chart, roll for target. If an NPR, place a claim. So this time I'm just going to grab the first claim that comes out. Unless it's a 7 or 8 one, I'll put it back, because they're the cores. And I get the 7. How about that? Next one is 5. Right, so I'm going to put a 5, a claim, and of course it was just, well, yeah, the claim, that was just to target, that targeted the actual province, realm, but the claim must just go in the area. Well, hang on, it's probably going to carry us on here to declare the war. So let us know that the claim is in Dalmatia, because the claims go in areas, they don't go on actual provinces in the areas, do they? But however, our target is Ragusa. Okay. And I guess you've just got to do it that way and just remember what it was you're targeting. But I'm sure it's going to actually, it might come around to be declaring war on Ragusa, and then we've got that marked. So we've done that. It was an NPR. We've placed a claim. So we move to here. Target is an opponent. It is not. Target is eligible. Yes, I believe so. I should just look at that again. I don't think... I think you would know if it wasn't eligible. It would need to be an alliance or... Page 22 though, Grant. We'll have a look. To be honest, the player aid here probably covers this as well. See, he says you may not declare war. You know, and this is we're looking for an eligible target that we can declare war on. You know, ally, realm you have a truce, player realm that's passed, NPR ally of a player realm, HRE member at peace with the Emperor. Yeah, I mean, is that in the HRE? No, it's not even, so... Distant realm during interregnum. Yeah, it's the ones that are they're going to jump out at you, I think. Well, I would hope. So, yes, it's eligible. However, what is it? Target's eligible, and bot has less than 4 influence in target's area if it is an NPR. It's got 1 influence in that area, so that is less than 4. Indeed it is, Grant. So that is a yes. Target strength is greater than 2 times bot strength. No way. It's got a strength of 1 and we've got an army. Well, actually, it counts available as well, doesn't it? It counts the manpower reserve as well, that's what I mean. So that's a no. So it's going to declare war. It's going to declare war. It's going to spend 1 bot power to recruit 7, 9, 11 units. Well, its army's complete, but it is going to actually do that and recruit the last unit. So, okay. So, it's going to spend 1 more bot power. And it's going to recruit this 1 unit back into the army, which may be a bit of a waste of the bot power, but... so it's got an army of 11. So moving on, bot has NPR allies with 2+ influence adjacent to target. I don't think it's got any allies. No. Target may send defensive call to arms. NPRs always do. Well, the target has no NPR. No ally that it can call on. So that's done. Remove all bots' influence from all target's areas. So I'm removing the 1 influence that was there. That goes back in the supply. They had 1 influence there, so I've removed all that. Declaration of War triggers naval battles. It does actually. Yeah, it does. Okay. Okay, so I'm pretty sure this does. Declare war. Yeah, that I was going to say. Where's the bit? I'm not seeing the bit that says about declare war, but we're past that. So I need a token. Right, there we go. So we got declare war on Ragusa. Now there's a naval battle because this is a port and it's adjacent to this sea zone, and Austria have a ship there, so there is going to be a naval battle. Okay. So Declaration of War triggers naval battle. It does. Go to naval battle, resolve in alphabetical order of multiple battles. So there's only one. Go to page 16. So here we are, naval battle, right? Well, we haven't really done this. Right, I don't know why I've just paused the camera there. Right, we haven't done this one. Naval battle. Any enemy is a player realm. No. So roll battle dice. It's artillery dice equals the number of hostile ships. Artillery dice equals the number of hostile ships. Yeah, it can't get a result here though. Well, hang on. So it's going to roll one artillery dice. Number of artillery dice equals the number of hostile ships. That's just one. There's only one hostile ship. But then, right, okay. It depends on the Austrian ports. So the number rolled needs to be greater than or equal to 2 plus adjacent bot ports. Well, that's not going to be possible, is it? Again, I think we did have this once before. Actually, was it not Hamburg? Maybe Hamburg's a port as well, isn't it? Because 2, like, it can only roll one of them maximum. So 1 is not going to be greater than or equal to 2, never mind adjacent bot ports. It does have 1 that's got crane. So 1 is not going to be greater than or equal to 3. So there's no point rolling dice. So that's going to be a no. So basically the resolving bot receives 1 bot power if first battle won this turn, and then it would end the battle. So it is going to gain that bot power, which I'm going to give it now, and just remembering that it's not going to get any if it wins. Well, it will win the land battle as well. But so, and then we move back. We'll go back to the military chart. So naval battle, done that. Declaration of war triggers land battles. Well, no, because the army's not there. So no. Army size greater than or equal to 2 times target strength. Yes, easily. So it comes down here. Army is on the map board. It is indeed. This is where we check for Mac. Now Mac's different from MC though, isn't it, Grant? Mac, see page 5. Yeah, so Mac is... It depends how far it's stretching out, but it can... Yeah, it's going to be fine. Oh, hang on though. Hang on. It just checks Mac just now. Interestingly, this was asked as a question. It's only checking the Mac just now, and if it checks the Mac just now, it's going to have its maximum. Because it needs to have a connection to its capital via... Is it just towns? You just came away from that bit. Well, it's has a land connection to the bot's capital. A continuous chain of bot's towns in all intermediate areas from army to capital. Then its mark is unlimited. So where it is just now, it's unlimited because it can connect to its capital. It's just one area adjacent to its capital. So it's fine. So its Mac now, as we check it, is unlimited. So that's fine. That's not the right chart, that. Here we are. So we've checked for Mac there, because it would adjust the unit availability in the army if it was maybe too far away from its capital and the likes. So we checked for that. Can it siege in current area? Well, no. Right? Hostile units. Well, okay. So this is now going to take us. Hostile units hostile units or area 1 to 2 spaces away. No, it's 3 away, I think. Yeah, it's 3 areas away. So that's a no. 1, 2, 1. Yeah, it's definitely 3 areas away. It's got that mountain range as well, which I kind of forgot about. That is what that is, isn't it? I wonder if I might have blundered with that before. Okay, so it's not. It's 3 areas away, so where are we? So this is a no. Can place a ship that would help and has not placed the ship this turn. That's not going to help. No. So move army up to 4 spaces. Up to 4 spaces to non-hostile area closest to enemy. And then it's going to end the turn. It would gain a bot power, but it's already gained it anyway, and there's no land battles anyway. Move army up to 4 spaces to non-hostile area closest to enemy, right? So it can't end in this area because that's a hostile area. But you can see it could go 1, 2, it could end in here. What I'm concerned about here is crossing this mountain range that I've just... That is what that is, isn't it? There's not a terrain chart, is there? Is there something that shows you... It's maybe just... I think it's just in the rulebook, this. Maybe at the beginning. Mountain borders, that was handy. 5 are indicated. Let me see a mountain border. Yes, so it is them. Mountain borders are indicated by a pattern of black triangles on them. Some areas include islands and have their borders shown as blue dashed lines. Right, okay. We need to know more about mountain borders then. Let's go and look that one up. Mountain borders, page 4, which we're already at, and page 25. So it's going to tell us about movement through it, I think. Yeah, here we go. In the bottom here, page 25. So a land activation in which you move up to 3 units across a mountain border into a hostile or neutral area. For every additional military power, remember this is just the main rules. You may move 3 more units across the mountain border. Movement into friendly areas is not restricted. Okay. So, well, actually, he's fine, isn't he? I don't know what the bot would do there, though, if... Is there bot rules for moving, mountain borders, movement? It might have it in here. Army movement. Movement reach. Oh, bots ignore mountain border limitations. Huh. Well, there you go. Yeah, straight up says it on page 5 under movement reach, the very last paragraph. Yeah, this is another thing I've got to watch. So bots must remove 1 influence from neutral areas they move into, if any, and may not move into neutral areas where they have claims. Okay. Not move into neutral areas where they have claims. Well, this isn't a neutral area anymore. This is a hostile area, Grant, isn't it? Okay, so they ignore border limitations, so we can forget about that. But yeah, we need to remember when we move armies about that sometimes they need influence where they're moving into, and yeah. Well, that says bots must remove 1 influence from neutral areas they move into, if any. Whereas I think for us as a player, if I want to move into a neutral area, I've got to have an influence there, I want to say. I might be wrong with that, but I'd check that. So yeah, you can move up to 4 areas, but I mean it doesn't really matter, does it? He's just going to move adjacent, isn't he? Move army up to 4 spaces to non-hostile area, closest to the enemy. So I'm just going to move him 1, 2 into here, I think. And then he's adjacent to the area. You can't move into it. Then I could move them into here as well, but that's fine. So he moved, well, he ignores the mountains, so he moved through a friendly, well, it was both friendly areas he moved into anyway. Okay, and that's him, end of turn. Right, that's that. Okay, let's press on. Let's get Denmark. As you've done now. It was end turn, yeah. Alright, let's move on to Denmark. Yeah, Denmark next. They're not at war. What is there? Hang on there. Bot power might be starting to. That's 6, 2, 4. Oh, they're 6 and 6, so it's equal to. So spent power is not greater than what's left. It's 6 and 6, so it's not going to go there. It's not under attack. It has bot cards left, so yeah, we're still going to draw a bot card, I believe, for Denmark. Just double checking. Yeah, it's fine. So they got a military card as well. I thought it was 2 stuck together. It's not. So spend 1 bot power. So that now takes them more spent than what's left. And they're going to flip a military card. Discard a military card. We get Siege Assault there. +1 advisor. Well, yeah, let's go and see what they're going to do. Military action. Right, I've moved Anjou out the way. I've took a wee note, a bit of paper, and I put it beside all the tokens for the French DMPR. Right, so military. This is Denmark. Military at war. No. Has a claim, yes. They do have a claim, and that's a number 1 again, so let's roll and see. They got a 3, so no. So, does it all match? It does not. They do not. They've got a marriage, but it's not on their other side. So go to military chart, roll for target if an NPR place a claim. So let's do that. They're on the back of this, aren't they? Denmark bot, yeah, that's the one. So military chart, let's roll. Yeah, come on, that's good. Let's keep it moving a little bit. It's a 2, I think. Yes. So a 2 takes us to Sweden. Right, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to roll. Maybe these are kind of important. Oh, you know what? I'm not going to cheat. Honestly, it's easier if I can just look at that and tell you what the dice roll is. Right. So it is Sweden just now, isn't it? And Denmark owns Sweden. So I'm going to roll again from Sweden. Roll the 6. Realm of Pomerania. That's not what I want. Well, I think they can do this actually. Can they? Because we've left. Right, I'm not sure. Well, hang on. Yeah, I mean, we could be the realm in Pomerania, couldn't we? So it says realm in Pomerania. So this is I think. Well, I suppose what I wasn't thinking about myself there. The fact that we've got this realm, we've taken over this realm. We now own them. That's our realm is Brandenburg. This is occupied at the time, so I don't think this is covered. However, this is open. This part of we've only took half of it, although we're at war with the other bit. Right, this could be bad then. So, this is where I think we need to look at these targeting charts, target types, yeah. So this was the bit Martin referenced me to on page 6, target types. And I said I would come back to this next time it came about rather than try and look at it. So there are 3 types of targets in the chart. Realms, e.g., and it's got to be forward arrow, Venice. That's what... no, that's not what we got, sorry. We got realm in Pomerania. So we got realm in and then Pomerania, e.g. Pomerania, right? So then within that it says prefer valid realms with their capital located in this area. Okay. Well, I mean, see, now these realms are ours now, Grant, yeah. And our capital is Berlin, so that's not in that area. Then select valid realm by highest tax value of provinces owned in this area. Then pick alphabetically. Well, to be honest, the highest value tax realm in that area is Pomerania, with the Stettin and, the 2 that we are in the middle of attacking, that we're at war with. And the fact we're at war with that, does that matter? And hold on, he's only placing a claim here as well. Well, no, we do need to find the target this time. Although here's the other thing. Is it going to place a claim? Because it's going to tell us here. So go to military chart, roll for target. If an NPR, place a claim. And then it moves on and asks target as an opponent. Oh dear. I so much wish we had took both these... we had sieged both these towns now, these provinces, because I think this is going to... I don't know, it's going to make things awkward, I think. I mean, because we're at war with A2, we occupy this, we own these. They're not cored, but I don't think that's relevant. This one other province of Pomerania is available. So would he put a claim in there? Well, hang on. Yeah. Is the target going to be an NPR? I think it still is. I think even while we've got this in this state, I think it's still an NPR. Because we're just occupying it. I hate when you get these yucky ones where you doesn't seem clear. Of course, the other... Well, hang on though, Grant. Hang on. If you go back there to see these targeting rules, right? Prefer valid realms, which, I'm not quite sure what that means to start with their capital located in this area. Well, if Pomerania is still a target, then its capital is in that area. That's it there. We've got a town in it and unrest that is occupied, so I'm not sure if they can intervene. If it was us that they wanted to target, then our capital is not in that area. So then it says, then select valid realm by highest tax value of provinces owned in this area. Select valid realm. Again, it's saying valid realm. I suppose it just means valid to... Can you target this to go to war with it, I suppose.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, Denmark could declare war on us, and it could declare war on Pomerania, I believe. But if it was to move on, select valid realm by highest tax value of provinces owned in this area. Select valid realm by highest tax value provinces owned. Well, we own Lübeck and Mecklenburg. But it's only tax value in the area. So that would be, so Brandenburg would be the realm with a tax value of 2 in this area. We don't own this as of yet. And then Pomerania, the two other ones, would have a tax value of 2 as well. Then it says then pick alphabetically. So can we pick alphabetically? Oh, Brandenburg's coming first. So Brandenburg would come before Pomerania regarding the two realm names. And they've both got a tax value of 2. So, right, I'm gonna say I think he wants to go for us. Prefer valid realms. But see, hang on though. The previous one was prefer valid realms with their capital located in this area. So, should that not stop me right there and say that it's not going to be Brandenburg because their capital is not in that area? Yeah. And then highest tax value owned in this area. So yeah, I think it is going to be Pomerania based on that, or am I trying to dodge my way out of that? No, I do think that's right. Prefer valid realms with their capital located in this area. Well, Stettin, is it Stettin? Yeah, Stettin. I think it's still a target, and I don't think it's a target. I don't think it's a Brandenburg target. I think it's a Pomerania target. Another question, you think? Maybe. I'm going to put that back in there. Well, in case I forget where it came from. But, suppose, my question is, in the situation here, is Stettin a valid target for the bot in the state it's in? Well, is it? Yeah, who does it belong to? But then, hang on, that was brought to my attention. It doesn't belong to anybody. Martin brought that one up. Where was that again? Owned. Yeah, it's at the beginning. Important terms, maybe. Ownership. Own. When the rules refer to ownership of provinces, they mean provinces where you have a town and when there is no vassals, rebel towns, enemy towns, or occupied token on the same province. Yeah, so there is an occupied token, so that is not owned. Ownership of provinces with no town is indicated by their printed flag. Control occupied provinces are controlled by their lawful owners unless they are occupied by rebels or enemies, in which case they are controlled by the occupant. See page 28. Sieges and occupation. Occupied provinces. Provinces sieged from a realm you're at war with are referred to as occupied. The occupied token is used to mark NPR provinces that are currently occupied and thus controlled by a player realm. So we control Stettin. As the town or vassal of the lawful owner stays in place underneath the occupiers. Yeah, the use of occupied token not needed in these cases. Yeah, it's not a player's province, so we don't need that. An occupied province is both the de jure owner, the lawful owner, and a de facto owner, the occupant, and is therefore considered to have disputed ownership. In terms, this means that such provinces are not considered to be included in the terms own or realm. When determining if a province is owned by someone as part of the realm, that province has to be both lawfully owned and controlled by the same realm. So this isn't considered to be... Stettin isn't considered to be like under ownership or a realm. Well, hang on though. We still can consider the other one. Is it Strasbourg or something? And that's a realm in the area with the capital located in the area. So that is still true. Then select valid realm by his tax value. I think they're still going to target Pomerania rather than myself, and I'm not sure what's going to happen. This feels like a bit of an awkward one. I think if I look through the chart further through, let's just say that we place a claim in that area. The area is Pomerania. And we are placing a claim there because the target claim is for the NPR, Strasbourg, or I'm not sure the actual. I think that sounds like it is something like that. So carrying on my military chart, it would then asks if the target is an opponent, and you've got to say no. Then target is eligible, and bot has less than 4 influence in target's area if it's an NPR. Yes. Target strength is greater than or equal to 2 times bot strength. Bot strength is 7. Target strength, it's not. So then it's going to declare war on the target. I don't know. I think this is okay. I think we can still... I mean, we've got multiple attacks on one NPR then. I think this is something that can happen. We've got declaration of war. 2 people are declaring war on the one target. So I think it's maybe under multiple enemies. Page 27, maybe. Fighting multiple enemies. If a battle is triggered in an area where multiple realms face a common enemy, these units fight as a one united force for the duration of the battle, whether they are allied or not, and roll just 1 set of battle dice. The other problem is there that we've fought the battle against Pomerania. All we want to do is siege that other town next turn. Well, that's not going to then be multiple enemies, is it? It's just going to be Denmark's going to trigger the battle. And their armies on the map, they're going to move in there and attack. This feels like a... Yeah, I'm not sure about this one at all. Well, I suppose you've just got to try and... Can you not just try and go through it, Grant? Do your best. And then we'll maybe hear about it later. Okay. So I'm going to say that they are... declaring war. I'm going to spend 1 bot per to recruit 7, 9, 11 units. Well... They do. Their army isn't. That's the reserve that they're in, so they are going to spend that bot power. Um, yeah, so I think they are going to declare war then. Not feeling very comfortable with this one, but so they declare war on Pomerania as well, and they're going to spend 1 bot power, and they're going to recruit 9 units, which is basically everything they've got there. So they've got 7 units. What's next? Right, so bot has NPR allies with 2+. Right, bot does have an ally, Norway. Bot has NPR allies with 2+ influence adjacent to target. Actually, it does, doesn't it? Norway is adjacent to. This is a port, isn't it? Yeah, Strasbourg or Strauss. No, it's not Strauss. Stralsund. Yeah, I thought I had the name wrong. Well, there's a port there, and that is adjacent to like here. So that is adjacent to Norway. So Bota has an NPR allies. Yeah. With 2+ influence adjacent to the target. Yeah. So for each such ally, remove 2 influence from NPR's area, gain 2 bot power, and flip the alliance to its active ally side. Can remove 1 fewer if there's a royal marriage in there. Yeah, so there is. So it's going to remove 2 bot. Did that say 3 or? No, remove 2. So it's going to remove just 1. It's going to gain 2 bot power. So I'm going to chuck that 1 in there, and then I'm going to get another 1. Yeah. I'm just going to press on with this, but I'm not really feeling that sure about it all. So that's 2 bot power gained, and it's going to flip this to its active allies side. So then targets may send defensive call to arms. NPRs always do. Hold on. Right, so Austria's the Emperor's gonna come to the call to aid, isn't it? Ugh, it's getting messier. Oh dear. Yeah, this is a bit more than I'd like. So I think, yeah, because it's in the HRE. Yeah, it's in the HRE, so I'm going to have to look up that. Target may send defensive call to arms, non-player realms always do. So that's the step that I'm at just now. Right, let's look for the bot HRE stuff. A bot emperor will always come to the defence of its imperial subjects if they are attacked by a realm outside the HRE. So although we attacked Pomerania, we are a realm that's inside the HRE, so we get away with it. Denmark are not. So they'll always come to defence if they're attacked by a realm outside the HRE, unless they are already at war with an opponent or the imperial subject. Unless they are already at war with an opponent. So unless Austria are already at war with an opponent, they're not. Or the Imperial's subject under attack. So if they were at war with Pomerania, well, they're not. So when activating the defending the HRE ability by accepting such a call to arms, the Emperor will gain bot power equal to, this is the one I felt like I might have missed. Treat all HRE areas as connected, Imperial manpower is not used when Emperor is a bot. So I think this is going to happen as well. So I'm going to deal with this. I'm going to give the bot, Austria bot now is going to get 4 bot power. So 1, 2, oh, he's got quite 4 left. Yeah, it does have. Yeah. Right, so that's 4 bot power. And now I really need to look at the HRE and the call to arms thing and whatever. Right, hang on. Right, and then one of the things that's going to happen, the defending the HRE tag is going to get put out, which is kind of bad for us. Where does it go? Here. So that gets placed. I might as well deal with this just now. As an Imperial subject, this is talking about us as Brandenburg. Every time the Emperor activates defending the HRE, you must do one of the following. Exhaust 2 manpower, maximum a half of total manpower. Well, that would mean I would exhaust 2, so don't like the sound of that. Lose 6 ducats, maximum a half your tax income. Well, my tax income's 7, that would round up to 4, which I'm not keen on either. Lose 1 prestige, which seems to be the better option. Or place a CB token on aggressor's capital. Yeah, that means I'm putting a CB token on Denmark's capital. And I think I've got to react to that, or it costs me even worse. So I'm going to take the prestige hit. So I'm going to drop from 2 back down to 1, I think. Yeah, and hopefully we're dealing with this right, but... so now... Yeah, now you just need to go back to call to arms and how to deal with call to arms, I think, right? Right, so I think we've been here before with Austria and Denmark at war. So this is a call to arms. Denmark had declared war. Austria's coming to the... So Denmark are basically at war with Austria. I put that on his capital. And that's it. That's the capital there. So that's just to show they're at war. Whether they're meant to go on both of them or not, or I'm not sure. So Austria's at war all over the place, actually. But I think that's alright still. How does this help them? I can't remember how this actually helps. Well, it means we're at war with them, but then we're at war in a few places. I'm not sure how that helps. When you accept a call to arms, you immediately join your allies' side in the war. If accepting a defensive call to arms from an NPR ally, you may send defensive call to arms to your other NPR allies using the call to arms action. Well, this isn't the main rule book, but and also the HRE. Player Realm Emperor may accept such a call to arms as if from an ally following accepting a call to arms procedure, but also tagging the defending HRE slot in the status map with a tag check once Emperor is at peace. Yeah, so it's accepted the call to arms. I'm not sure what benefit it gives. I can't remember. We did do this before though. What benefit did it give Hamburg when they attacked? Well, it meant Austria were at war with Denmark, but I don't think it gave them any sort of special sort of extra units or anything, did it? That's the thing. Okay, right. Look, Grant, you're getting caught up here in a bit that you're not sure about, and I'm still not sure about, so let's move on. So let's say that we've done the call to arms bits. Declared war. Where are we? Right, I'm lost now. Declared war. Both as NPR allies with 2+ adjacent to target. That got done. Yeah, targets may send defensive call to arms. Right. Remove all bots' influence from all targets' areas. So Denmark removes that influence. Declaration of war triggers naval battles. Oh. You know what it does, doesn't it? It does. You've got Stralsund and there's a ship there. But it's going to be... So yes, go to naval battle. But it's going to be the same again, isn't it? Quickly just looking at this. Naval battle. Any enemy is a player realm. Well, I don't think so. Roll battle dice. So it's going to roll... The artillery dice is equal to the number of hostile ships. It's going to roll 1 dice. And how can that ever beat 1 ship? Greater than or equal to 2 plus adjacent bot ports. Yeah, there's no way that can... There's no way that can happen. So Denmark are going to win that naval battle. And that part seems a bit strange as well. So I'm going to give them their bot power for the first battle won this turn. Back to military actions. Declaration of war triggers land battles. No. Army size is greater than or equal to 2 times target strength. Well, the target strength is... I think technically it's 2. Because they've got 2 units. Yeah, see the fact they had 2 ports there as well. They've got 2 ports in that season. Does that not have any effect? Number of artillery dice equals the number of hostile ships. So it's just 1 dice. It doesn't even consider that. It only considers the bots ports. Which were probably 1, 2, I think. Well, actually, no, probably... No, hang on. The bot isn't Norway, Grant. Yeah, it wasn't going to matter. So hang on, where was I? Going back to... Army size is greater than 2 times target strength. Well, their army size is 7, which and their strength, the target strength is 2, so it is greater than or equal to 2 times. Yes. Armies on the map board. Yes. Check for Mac. Well, it checks there. It's fine. It's got its full strength. Can siege in current area? No. Hostile units, hostile units or area 1 to 2 spaces away. Yes. It's just adjacent, isn't it? Yes. Move army to enemy area and range. Prefer large. Well, it's only got one target, so he's now coming in here. I don't. I mean, are we? We're not at war with Denmark, though, are we? It's getting a bit. I don't think we are. I mean, we're at war with Pomerania. Denmark are at war with Pomerania. I don't think Denmark are at war with us, but they might be, because we do have this on one of the Pomeranian provinces. So, okay, so we move that in there. And then triggers battle. Yes. So go to land battle. I think I'm wanting to stop now, because I'm not sure how to proceed with this. Because if I go to land battle now, any enemy is a player realm, and yeah, I mean, I don't think so still, again, but... So then it's going to roll battle dice. Well, to be honest, it's just going to resolve the battle, Grant. And then it's going to sit there with that war, and it's going to siege next turn, but then I'm going to siege first. So I'm not sure what's going to happen there. Let's do the battle and let's finish this part, and then I think I need somebody to look at this video. Because so we're going to roll battle dice. So infantry dice is equal. Well, they should have two. Should they have 2 units in there? I'm not sure if it's 1 or 2. Because of the situation. We'll give them a benefit of doubt and say it's 2 units then. So the infantry dice equals the number of hostile units. This is for the bot. So we're going to roll 2 dice then, I think. This might just be 1, and well, there's a lot of mights and maybes, and I'll roll 2, and we're going to say that they've got 2 units. We're going to count Stettin as well, but this might just be a 1. Well, I'm quite glad of that, because that's nothing. So, because I don't know if that should have been maybe 1 dice roll. So it's not hit anything. So bot as units remaining, yes. Remove all NPR units. Well, I didn't place them on the bit anyway. And resolving bot receives 1 if it's first battle victory this turn. Well, no, because we give them the victory for the naval battle. Remove defeated armies from the board and then end battle. End battle, right, so go back to military action. Triggers land battles, yeah, go to land battle and then end turn, yeah. So it is going to end the turn there, but yeah, that's... Well, hopefully I'm not coming back for another part tonight, because I think I need to work out if things went right there. That's... A lot of that seemed... I'm definitely not sure of. It's the first time we've had a clash with the two different armies, and yeah, I don't know if that went right or not. Okay, well, we are over an hour, so, and I do need to take a break, which I'll probably leave it for the night. The only thing is, I'd like to get this uploaded, and because I don't know what's going to happen next. When we go into the next turn, what's going to be our turn next? So can we not just siege down Stralsund? And then what does Denmark then do next turn? I mean, can it siege our unrest towns? Who knows? Right, okay, a few things to look into, shall we say. And maybe I'll just rapidly watch through my videos, or just release them out there in the hope that somebody's going to point me in the right direction.
If not, because these aren't simple questions to ask as well. I think these are quite complex. Sort of, it's a complex situation about how to just, did I do that right? Should they even be at war there? Should they be at war with Brandenburg maybe instead? Yeah, there's a few questions in there that I'm just not sure how I would go and post, even on the Discord. I think it's one of these things where it'd be better if somebody looked at the video and gave their thoughts, Anyway, right, okay, I'll get away for now, and I'll be back when I'm back. Cheers.